Hi everyone, it's Leanne from River Creations and welcome. Now, I have been working on a few little projects like a lot of YouTubers have. They've been doing a few little book page things and pockets and envelopes and tags and all those sort of things, and I've been doing exactly the same. I've been getting some text paper and I have cut out a template for an envelope and I've edged it, and that's all I've done. And all I'm going to do is decorate it. I'm going to glue it up the sides like an envelope. I'm not sure whether it can go into the envelope that way. I don't think so. I'm not sure, but we'll try it. And I've been working on other things, tags in particular. This is from 2 pages of text that I glued together and given it a little hole, and I've edged it to see what it looks like and what we can do with them. They're little tags, so we could make some of them. I had worked on this one. This one's about 4 pages thick, and I've just machined zigzagged around the edge like that. Now we can decorate that as well. What else have I done? Oh, I've done this envelope. Now this is a Tsunami Rose envelope I saw her do. She copied it from someone else, so we're all sharing here. And that was an envelope, and I've just given it a decorative border there, and then the top part goes into the bottom part. I'm not going to make those ones today, but I may in the future because I really like them. There's another little tag that we can finish off. And this one here, this is coffee stained paper, and all I've done is I have cut out my own pattern, and I have zigzagged around here to give it a bit of firmness, and you can see the shape, and we can decorate that as well. So here's some of my decorations from last video that I did. This one was Smile. I just threw a few pieces of stock cardboard and some ephemera together and just stapled it together all, and then I used a machine stitch on it. Here's another one like that. Did I do any more? I think I did. Yes, I did these 2 tags, that's right. This one here, Friends. I did this one, and I did that one. And here's just something else that I created on my own. I'm sure it's been done before, but I've just created it myself. I haven't seen anyone else do it. So it's just a piece of paper, and I've halved it. I've nicked a little thing out of it there, and I've folded it over, and that's just a piece of, oh, I don't know, cardstock that I had hanging around. And then I've edged it, and that would look good either, let's see, over a page like that into your journal, or over this side, sorry, this side. You could just put a clip on it, a paper clip, or you could glue it into your page like that, or even like that, a pocket down the bottom like that, and then you get a big surprise, it opens up. So could do one of them. I have been doing these little, this is delicate paper, and I was only practicing, but these little folios, and I was just practicing with them. It's on very delicate paper. I'm not sure whether I'll machine sew them, but I may use them in my journal. I'm testing that out at the moment. Here's another one of those coffee stained, can you see? Coffee stained pocket. All I've did is I've deviated a little line there so that, you know, you get that sweet little pocket type thing, and then you can put something in. And I've left it long, the flap, but we may decorate that and do something with it. Here's another one that I was working on that I did myself. Just opens up. Oh, there's the dogs. Neighbours must be out. And all I've done is I've decorated that myself. It's just a little envelope with a bit of lace on it. And, oh yes, not sure whether I showed you this one, but this is a belly band one. And has a crab on the front. Handle with care, a crab. Or is it a lobster? No, it's a crab. And it's a little pocket. And you have a pocket up top. And you've got the belly band there. And you've got some beautiful doily there. And then you've got the crab there. It's quite pretty. And I put 2 stamps on it. Yes, I did this last video. These are my tags that I did. I was just practicing. That I'm going to use in my journals. And then that one. Okay. So these ones here are pockets. So you've got one pocket there. Let me just use this because it wasn't bad to use. One there. And then one there. So they're double pockets. And they can fit really well into your journal. You can just fit it on the page, which I like doing. You can even leave that one free at the back, so you can have 3 like that. I have machine sewed that, but it's hard to see it. But there, oh yeah, I can see it now. It's white. I wanted to try the white. Here's another one that I have sort of inked around the edges, and it's white, machine sewed. And that's all these. These are all those ones, except they're a tiny little bit different. So we're going to machine sew these and then decorate them. So there's 1, I've got 2, 3, and then 4. The last one I've inked just to give you an example of what it will look like. So we can do some of them. And I am going to do this one. This one here, I've already decided to use a brown cotton, and it's got just the one pocket there, and then it's decorated by zigzag around the entire lot. And I thought we'd decorate that now. So I have pulled out a few pieces here. There's the butterfly. I've coloured that in with some crayons, and I've got some pieces, bits and pieces from Tracy Fox, some digitals, and the word believe. No, I think it's Tracy Fox. Don't hold me to it because I just can't remember. Anyway, let's start gluing down some stuff. That's what we're here for. Now, I thought I would use this down the bottom here just as a basis to strengthen this. Although this is only 1 sheet thick, the machine sewing does give it a bit of a beating. So it's probably best to have 2 sheets, glue them together. I noticed Tsunami Rose does that, and I think she's right. I think having 2 sheets, gluing them together, and then creating and making your pocket or your tag, it's best to then machine sew it when it's two thicknesses. So I think that that's something that I will follow next time, and I hope you do too. Okay, so I'm going to strengthen that bottom by putting that lovely little piece there that's stamped. I'm not sure what it says. Can you read it? Experience is not what happens to you, it's what you do with that, with what happens to you. Well, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about putting a tiny little piece of this book text page, this blank stuff, just in the corner to give it, offset it. Now I'm going to use this piece here, which is like a name badge or title, title thing. I am going to put it over these words, which is a shame, but let me see. Now I might put it up higher so you can see the words. Yeah, I might put it there. Right, yes, I put it there. Now it's made out of cardstock, so it's pretty thick. Pretty thick. And let's put our word down. Leave. I'm just going to put it in that name plate there. So it's really got a nice background. Something like that. And then I was going to use this as a background for my butterfly, so it's not flimsy and pushed around. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. And let's do that now. Come back. That's it. Right, so I've got to turn it around. Right, let's just see if we can get that in the middle. A bit like that. Okay, and see now that gives it strength and support. So when you put it onto your card, it's stronger. Okay, so we're going to do just the top part of this, like that. I'm going to put it about there. There we go. So let's now look at what we've done, and then I'm going to close it. So you can really decorate them up however you want. This is quite pretty. I really like that. I think that's very clever. Now we can do the butterfly wings to give it more support, and I think I will, like that, and like that. Yep, there we go. So that's done now. I really like that. It takes a lot to decorate it because, you know, you have to start from the beginning, then machine sew it, glue it, whatever. Then make something to do. Now, let's get back to the ones that I have machine sewed. These two here. Now I have inked that, and I will ink that one. So let's see. I'll just get my inker. Okay. There we go. Now I'm just going to use something to go into there. Let me see. I've got a card here. I'll just use that. Of course, I forgot to ink it, so now I'm inking it last, of course. Johnny come lately. And I'm going to ink it across there. There we go. Something like that. And then I'll do the edges again just to freshen it up, because I did it before. There we go. Okay, so we've inked it up. I've already inked that one. We could actually refresh that one up a bit, because it's looking a little bit drab. There we go. Okay, now let's see what we can do with them. Now, where are some of the, well, here's one for instance, this one, Smile, that we did, this cluster that we did, you know, it would really look nice on that. That's what I thought when I made it, that it would look good on that. I think I like it on this one. So let's do that. Now this is being machine sewed together. It's just got a cluster of things there. Okay, so we want it on this bottom part. There we go. Let's see if we can get it on there. There we go. That seemed to have worked. There we go. Now, what we could do is, let's find our tags that we haven't decorated yet. Here's one that we have decorated, well, machine sewed, and see, you could put your tags in there, make them a bit smaller so they both fit, two fit, and that would look really nice. The colours are all beautiful. They're muted tones of browns and very nice. I like it. Okay. Or we can have this from our crab in there like that. Make up some more ephemera and put it in there like that. It just adds to it. It's more decoration. It's more adds to the one down the bottom, so it looks like a big cluster of things. It's quite nice actually. I like that. Okay, so I think we can call that done. And what was the other one we just did? The butterfly, of course, the butterfly. So I've done two. And let's just do this one. Now we can put a few things on it. I really haven't done anything in preparation except I've done these off camera. So this is a nice smaller tag. You could make it even smaller. Yeah, and to fit in there, two of them. We've got those two tags, and then we've got these ones here. Don't forget these skinnier ones that I haven't machine sewed yet. You know, they can fit in there too, like that. But they're a bit too tall, I think. We need something even fatter, but you know, less in height to fit into that. Okay, so let's get through some of our ephemera here and have a look what we might like to put down. I've got a bunch of stuff here. Let's see. The shearers. It's got a camera on it. I don't think that's going to fit. Got some, yeah, I think I'll cut that off. Give it some room. I like that one. Okay, what else we got? Well, we've got a telephone with some postage stamps, maybe. That's not too bad. So I've got a postage stamps. Or we could even put them in the back. Let me just see. Will they fit? No, but I'll cut it so they do fit. Let's just see. Put that in the back. And we could put a phone there. That looks good to me. Can you see that? Okay, and what else can we do? Put a library card here. So you can put library cards in here as well. That would look nice. Let me just see if that would fit across there. What do you think of that? I don't mind that. I am going to do it. Right. Should I ink it? I think so. So I'm going to ink it. It's beautiful in Sydney today, although the last week we've had roaring temperatures of 40 degrees plus, and here in Sydney, and it's been very, very hot days, and it hasn't been very comfortable for me. I've had the air conditioning going, but it really goes wonky after the soaring temperatures. It sort of loses its cool. And I'm sure all air conditioners are feeling that, because it just gets too hot for the air conditioners to work well. Oh, I think that's good. There we go. So we've got our two little stamps up there. I'm going to put our library card on now. I'm just wondering if I should put it that way and then have that decoration there. Yeah, I think that's better. And we can also cut that off. I'll cut that off till there. Now I have a problem cutting straight. I'm not that good at it. I'm terrible. Terrible at cutting out. Okay, let's see how we go here. Put it over this way a bit more. There we go. So put our library card to the left of it. We can use that for something else. And then we can put our telephone on. Who remembers the dial-up telephone? Oh, I can. I can even, my sister had one of those. And it was posh. And who can remember the 1, 2, right? The number dial-ups. Oh my gosh. Seems like a century ago, but you know, it wasn't that long ago. So there we go. Maybe I should have inked that card up. I think I should have, so that I could separate it from the background a little bit. But nonetheless, I like that. What else can we do with it? Or is it decorated sufficiently? I don't know. Let's see. I've got that other one there, but I really shouldn't try any of that, should I? I should really leave it now, and I think I will. There we go. So we finished that one. So that's 3 we've finished. Let's do my other one, envelope, this one. And this envelope here is beautiful coffee stained paper. I love it. It's beautiful. This one's already decorated, so I'm going to put it over here with that pile. You know what? This reminds me of chocolate. I ate 1 piece of chocolate today, forgive me, because I just felt like it. I'm not well, so I'm not sure what's going on. I think it's some sort of flu or something. Something maybe to that effect. Don't mind that. Can you see? Let me just see if I can move you in just a touch so you can see better. It's very hard to get that camera working. It's on a tripod, but oh dear. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a nice envelope. Let's have a look at that. Some bingo cards. There's some chocolate cake. I wonder if that'll look nice there. But it won't fit. No, it won't fit. I have to get a smaller one. Let's make this into a chocolate. Now these pieces of ephemera I have downloaded from the digitals from Mrs. Cog. She's got some wonderful digitals there at the moment. I do recommend you go over and have a look, because she has some really beautiful ones there. Now see, I like that. That's chocolate. I think I'll go with what I first find, because if you don't, you become indecisive, like me now, because that looks nice too. Let's have a look at this one. Let's eliminate what we like. Now see, I think that's the best one so far. Yep. And I may cut off this word chocolate, because it's not really part of the cake that I've got there. It's the word on the cardstock that you get from Mrs. Cogs. So I'm sure she's left it there for us to use intentionally. So let's do that. So I've got that there. I think we should put it in the middle and chocolate on top. Oh, doesn't that look nice? Or you can leave it there and put just chocolate on there. What do you think? I like it like that, to be quite honest, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's put our chocolate and edge it so it gives it some definition and importance. So the weather's been extremely hot. Now, climate change is real and happening. So it's very hot. Too hot to live under these circumstances. I mean, if it wasn't excessively hot, why is everyone complaining? Our government must be the only government in the world who doesn't believe in climate change. What do you think? There we go, chocolate. That's very sweet. Now let's put a gorgeous little chocolate. I'm just going to edge it. It's got some white edges to it, so I'm just going to shape it up a bit and get rid of them. There we go. Let's edge that too. It'll probably make a difference against the backdrop of the coffee stain paper. Now, I went out for a drive this morning. I got up at 5:15 and went for a drive to a little town called Lithgow. If anyone's here in Australia will know what I mean and where it is. And we went up there and the weather was overcast a bit. And we just did some mowing. We put some boards down for a veranda, some timber down. What else did we do? It took a lot out of us. I slept all the way up and all the way back. That's how sick I was. I'm not sure whether it's a virus. I think it is, actually. I think I'm just worn out from not getting any good sleep. And I'm just going to hold that on for a sec till it takes. There we go. Now that is very, very sweet. Don't you reckon? I don't think we can do too much more to it, can we? I've got some bits and pieces here, but I'm not sure whether... what about some... Oh, okay, they're little black and white pictures. Let's see if we've got any ephemera here. Some pieces that might go on the top to cover up that. You know what? That looks good, so I'm going to use it. Yep. I'm just going to square it up. I like a little bit of squaring. Yep. There we go. I think that makes just a tiny bit of difference. What do you think? Yeah. So that'll dry. And we'll leave that over here because that is finished. Right, I've got these tags here. Now these ones are both done, so perhaps we can do those. Because I haven't machine sewed these ones and I want to, and I haven't machine sewed these ones and I want to. And the same as that. So these will probably be the two last tags for the day. Let me just get these. Right, I'm just going to give it a little hole in the middle there, like that. Now that one's already got one. Let's have a look at our tags. I really like those chocolate ones. What about you? Need a tall, skinny one for there. Don't you just love that? Look at that. I really like that. Let me see what it looks like. Yeah, it looks sweet. That could go there. So maybe. What's this? A water premium #1. It's advertisement. That could go there. Oh, I like that. I like that. You know what? I like that. So I might stick with that. Chocolate drop thing. That looks good too. Jello. Oh, that looks like a nice advertisement, doesn't it? Oh, yes, that's pretty. What else we got there? We've got a few things. Right, I'm going with these, I think. Now I'm going to trim it up because it's still got a little bit of white trim left. Now we could leave it and just ink it, but I really think we should get rid of it. Okay, let's ink this up. Okay, there we go, and we can fit that directly onto there. And I think we need a word, maybe a word smile. I wonder what that would look like. Let's cut this out. There's the cat. And we could probably put that over there. Wonder what that looks like. What do you think? That makes you smile, doesn't it? Okay, let's just glue this on first. So if you go over to Mrs. Cogg's, you'll get these chocolatiers, I think they're called. Digitals, and just download them onto cardstock, and they are very cute. And that's what that one looks like so far. Now I said it needed a word. I think it does. Let's edge this and see if it does really look nice, so that it pops out, so its presence is known. Smile. Yeah, that's sweet. You could put it on top. Let's go a little. Oh, there's two there. Did you notice that? I didn't. There's a darker one. I wonder if the darker one looks nicer. I think it does. Yeah, I think it does. So let's edge that again. I think there's enough on this to edge it. There we go. Okay. Let's edge. Put it on the edge right there. What do you think of that? Smile. I think we need to smile more often. Okay. So I'm fond of that. We'll just put that aside for the moment. I'm going to edge this again. Let me just see what that looks like. Yes, it's very pretty. Let me just try something else with this. So that's quite pretty too. And I do like the chocolate one. Oh dear. I think I'll put this one on. Because I've already edged it. Anyway. There we go. Come on. It looks really nice. Okay, I might just put a little bit more in this corner here. Of course, this is cardstock. It's a little bit thicker. Okay, there we go. There we go. There's 2 tags there. Now we can put something in the top there. Anything you like. Let me just see if I've got anything. I really don't have too much out at the moment. Let's just try this though. This is sweet. I need a bit of it. It's a bit of lace. I'll just do this off camera. I need to see it close up. I've got really bad eyesight at the moment. Right. There we go. That's not too bad. I don't mind that. The lace at the top like that is sweet. Okay, we'll finish that one. How about we put some more lace in this one? Okay, we will. Well, the hole's too small. I can't use it. We'll find something else later on. But I think that one's done too. So I'm going to machine sew those ones. I showed you the ones, this one. I think that's very decorative as it is. Don't think we can do too much more to it. Let me just see what else I have here. Now we have this last envelope that I was going to do, remember? Should I use double-sided tape? Probably don't need to. So just glue it on the edge. How's that? It'll stick, and then if it falls apart, I'll put more stronger glue on. Oops. There we go. That worked. Okay, this envelope is already edged. I'll just refresh it. Refresh it on the top. Now I just used an envelope that I bought as a digital. I think it's in here somewhere. I can't remember where it is. It's here somewhere. And all I did was use text paper to outline it from that template, and then make my own because I wanted the text paper. Right, let's see. Let's see if we can decorate this. Got some paper here. Not sure about the colours. I do like the colours. Let me just see what else I've got. What's this look like? That looks nice. That looks nice too. Well, let me just freshen it up with some of this. Let me just see if I can use some of this paper and do a little cluster for it. Now see, that looks good just for the background. Let me see what else I can use. I do have a few things here I can use. Let me just pull them all out, the black and white stuff, that is. Alright, what else is there? Some of this. What else? Some of that. There's a coffee cup. That might work well there. So let's see. Let's put this here. Got some butterflies. We can do that, and then we have our cup of tea. Right, a lot of that's covered up. Maybe we can just use 2 of the butterflies. Let me just see if I like it first. And then we have our cup of tea. I've got that so far. And if we put our cup of coffee or cup of tea, whatever, there, do we need it? I don't think we do. So I'll leave that. Let's just look at some words. There's some words we've got. It's too little to read for me. I'm sure you could read it. Okay, so let's just put this together. Okay, so we can put that on evenly, like that. Let's put our butterflies on next. Okay. There we go. There's our butterflies. And let's put some words on. Now, where can we put these words? We put them just there. I'm going to cut it off, see if that makes a difference of any sort. Could put it there. Could put it there. Or we could put it here. And I sort of like it down there. And that's where I'm going to put it. I should have inked it. Forgot to, but nonetheless, I should have inked the butterflies too. But anyway, it still looks alright. Let's just see our cup. No, I'm not going to put it on. Doesn't look that great. Okay, I think what we need is just a tiny bit of paper. And I've seen here some coloured craft paper. Just a touch down there somehow. Maybe there. Maybe there. No, you want to see it. Yep. There we go. I've got a cough. I'm officially sick. Right, now put that there, right in the corner, just to give it a little bit of interest, just like that. Okay, I like that. That's sweet. Now I have to let that dry. Okay, I think that's all we'll do today. In the next video, I am going to make some of these pockets and tags. I might machine sew, and also those pockets I'm going to machine sew. We've got all our these ones here I am going to use, and I may put them on the backs of these pockets. Like that one looks really good there. So after I machine sew it, I might put that on there with my other ones that I've done down the bottom here. Not that's a tag, but there's that one there, friends. And then there's a cup of tea or coffee, whatever. So that's what we might do next time. So let's just recap what we've done today. I haven't shown you anything except I've decorated the stuff I've done offline. So, but I will show you how I did those, because I do want to make lots more of them. Right, starting with the first one, virtually is this one. And this one here is actually, give me a tag. Here's one. There's a pocket up there. There's a pocket there. You could make a third one here. It's machine stitched. You could cut this all off if you wanted to. I like the edge. It's a bit of interest. So we did that one. Then we did our butterfly one. And once again, that's just got the one. And you could put anything in that, a little photo. You could put something of interest to you. You could put butterflies in it, because it has butterflies on the top. What else did we do? We did this smile one. Now I'm not sure, I haven't finished with it yet. I'm going to put a little bit of lace or something at the top, and then we did that one with the lace. That was a sweet one. And then we did our chocolate pocket. And there it is. It's beautiful coffee stain paper, this one. Stunning paper. Yes, I made it, of course. It just turned out so well. And then we've got our pocket. You could put something in there, whatever you like. That's quite a nice one. I did my crab one before. There's a belly band there, and then a pocket up there. That's another tag you put in your book. Now we did this one, we decorated this one pretty plainly, but it's still charming, very nice. And then we've got the first, second pocket. You've got your name here, you could put down and who you are. Library card. Yeah. So there's that one. And then we did our envelope, of course. Our pretty little envelope. Now these are all unique because you make them yourself and you decorate them yourself. So they're going in a journal that I'm going to make soon. And I just wanted to show you some of the ladies on YouTube are doing it at the moment are these clusters. I know Tsunami Rose is doing them. Is it the Mushroom Factory or the Mushroom? Oh, gosh, I'm bad with names. I can remember faces very well, but not names. Mushroom Market, maybe. And I have watched Tsunami Rose. I watched Gail Agostinelli, Diane Hubert, quite a few ladies because they're very clever. And if you get behind it, you can increase your knowledge and do well and make these beautiful finer things. And that's it. That's what I reckon. Okay. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm going to make some clusters so that I can use them. If you go over to Tsunami Rose, she's been doing it for a whole week. Boy, is she prolific in, you know, putting those clusters out and doing those ephemera pieces that really, you know, she decorates so well. She's a clever little girl. Also from Tsunami Rose, she has these black and white little photographs of children and also adults, and just black and white little photographs. And I've put them onto cardstock and I've cut them all out, but they are very, very pretty and you can use them in your clusters very easily. Let me get one out and we'll see if we can make one before I go. I don't like that, so I'm going to rip it apart. Let me see. Okay, we can start with a shearer. Some black and white one because let's start off with our library card. You can put a photograph. Now, I want more of a black and white one, so let me just see if I can get one. It's got that colour in it. Can't remember what the colour's called. There we go. There's two little boys playing. Okay, so we've got that. Got our library card. Could have it like that. Something like that. Let me see. Got some paper here. And put it onto the background. Something like that. Little cluster. Let me see, and then we could put some more ephemera on it. So if we take that up a bit, we can do that. Now what we need is some more paper. Just a touch of it. So you could put that on there like that. What else could we do? So you could machine sew that on. Once up here, once across there, and then around the picture. And that would look good. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to glue it on. I actually might edge this library card piece. Like this. Let's stick it on. Oops, I haven't got my glue up. I'm just using a glue stick today because it's very convenient. I'm not in my sewing room, I'm in my kitchen. So I'm just oops, that's stuck. Let's see if we edge this, if it'll make a difference. Probably will. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to stick that on about there. There we go, and then we've got our little black and white photo. And I'm going to edge it, I'm not going to cut it. That'll just darken it around the edges and get rid of that white bit. Make it look really old, older than it is. And then, you know what? I was thinking we could corner these ones. Corner. It might give it just a pretty little way of looking. There we go. So up to me, and we'll just put that on there somewhere, just to make a distinction between the top and the bottom. So far we have that. Now it's a tiny little cluster. We can do a hell of a lot more to it. Let me just see with some craft paper. No, I don't think there's anywhere. We could just put a sliver on top of that. Oops, nearly dropped it. Let me just see it from the bottom. Yeah, I do like that. I'm going to do it. There we go. Just a sliver of craft paper, just on the side, just to give it something extra. Bit like that. Alright, so I'm going to edge this now. I could do a lot more to it. I'm not going to worry about it at this point. I just wanted to show you how easy it was just to throw some scraps on a piece of paper and create some ephemera. We all can do it. It's very simple. It's your style and your style. And there we go. That's how simple it is. It's very easy to do. Okay, so I think we've got our ephemera. I'll put that with the rest to dry, and I will see you in the next video, and hopefully we'll learn some more stuff. So until then, take care everyone, particularly on the roads. Bye for now.